The day will come when everybody's using Bitcoin for money. And if you don't buy now, you're the fool. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name's Davincij Jeremy. You know how I do. I'm 5x5, man. Bitcoin will be the money. That's why, you know what? That's why all my friends, right, that are YouTube influencers, hold Bitcoin. We have a large stash of Bitcoins. We're never selling, but we are selling one day when you all, every single one of you, especially the ones who are watching right now, don't have any Bitcoin, right? Realize, shoot, now I'm buying everything in Bitcoin with Bitcoin. Yeah. Now I'm getting paid in Bitcoin. Oh, I guess I should have got some way back when Davincij told me to. Duh! So, are you going to wait until that moment? Or are you going to buy some today? It doesn't matter if Bitcoin's going down. I can tell you that today, that if probably we're going to see lower prices, but who cares? Who cares? Point is, when it's money, it's millions of dollars worth for just one. So don't wait for that day. Right? Buy some today. Okay, and you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com or 2bit.davincij15.com and even coinw.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below, so go ahead and click that. First news of today, actually, we're going to talk about FTX. FTX expects to fully repay customers but won't restart defunct crypto exchange. Yeah, that's never come back. But with that said, you won't get your money until another 10 years. So probably 2032. Why? How do I know that? Well, you see how Mt. Gox failed in 2014, January 2014. Well, now people are getting paid in January 2024. You see the connection? So you're going to wait. But hey, you'll get all your money back in 10 years. This is interesting. Ripple chairman Chris Larsen hacked for a reported 213 million XRPs worth approximately 112 million. Do I smell a rat here? They're saying here, because this is what they're saying. Yesterday, there was an unauthorized access to a few of my personal XRP accounts, not Ripple. We were quickly able to catch the problem, notify exchange to freeze the affected address. Law enforcement is already involved. I want to do a Google search on this because it just pisses me off, but I didn't do it beforehand. This looks like the same number of XRP that they withdrew from their holdings, right? So every 6 months they lock up a large sum of XRP, and they went from a billion XRP that they were locking up to only 800 billion XRP, and they took the rest for themselves, right? So why does those numbers match up? Coincidence? I think not. I think they actually lost it, and now they have to, in order to make them seem like they're not irresponsible, they put Chris to fall on his sword that he's being irresponsible. Oof. Well, let's just see what happens. I mean, it's too bad they went to different exchanges, like the idiots these people are, the person who stole them. It would have been sweet. It would have been friggin' awesome if all they had to do was hold on to them and watch as the Ripple company takes it back. Anyways, moving on. Billionaire Tim Draper predicts total Bitcoinization. Billionaire investor Tim Draper affirms his bullish stance on Bitcoin, predicting price tag of $250,000 by 2025, despite missing previous forecasts. Yeah, we all missed the forecast for 2021 because of the high management that they had deployed. Their management of Bitcoin was well done, actually, if you ask me. It was better than I expected. I think even the money printers were surprised at how well their management worked out, but it did. In a Bloomberg interview, billionaire investor Tim Draper reaffirmed his prediction for Bitcoin despite previously missing his forecast. Tim Draper humorously remarked, "I don't know why anybody is still listening to me if I missed that one." Yeah, well, I missed the $1 million one, but whatever, right? And I forecasted that because I thought, billionaires and everybody would just like, okay, forget this nonsense with the government, they're not giving me, and then go in and buy it. But they did not. And in fact, the Wall Street people had already probably planned this. Is my bet is that because they wanted the ETF so they can get some fees, right? They made sure that the prices, they helped to make sure the prices stayed low. All right. So anyways, however, his confidence that Bitcoin remains unshaken with a revised prediction of 250,000 by 2025. In 2025, maybe we can see that. That's not out of the range of possibilities. But the point is, right, in the path to Bitcoin is that it's going to be money. There's no if, ands, or buts about that. If you think anything other than that, you have to re-examine your head, understand what it is, and then once you do, you'll say, "Oh, shame. I guess I should have bought that sooner." Yeah, duh. All right. Bitcoin dips to 42K. Well, it's 42.4K, but it's really 42K right now, probably, as Fed's Powell pours cold water on March's rate cut. So it looks like they're not going to be cutting rates next month. Now that we're in the month of February, that caused everything to fall with with them not doing anything with the rates. Okay, so that's okay. That's okay. They shouldn't be doing any of that. There should be no one managing what the cost of money is. Just like, we know that the Soviet Union failed because they managed everything. That doesn't work. You manage anything, it eventually collapses. All right. With that said, let's move on to the prices of Bitcoin. Man, last night I was in a short here. I wasn't too sure about it when it got up here, and I should have went for it because here's why. I was looking at this because it reversed here at the 61.8. Here's the 61.8, exact reversal. And then on top of that, this would be the target from that reversal, and boom, we went to 1.6.8, and it came, and I got stopped out because I kept my stops very tight, and yeah, it just went doom. But if I had kept the stops, there you go, it would have been a nice trade here. We're exactly reversing again. You're not going to look for a 1.6.8 reversal, probably a 61.8 reversal, but that's unlikely. Most you can probably get is like up to the 38.2. It's a big risk though, right? If you take a short from the 38.2, there is a chance we get all the way back up to the 50% level. So that's just the way it is, right? If we get into this area, then it probably go all the way back up to it's point of control. Probably not this point of control, because if it did that, then it would probably go all the way back up and go maybe break out higher. So 61.8 is a possible target, because you can see there's resistance here and not much of a resistance, and so I would stick with the 38.2 and just wait to see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't break higher, but yeah, if it does, you'll walk away. So you're looking for a short, guys, here, right about here, and you're gonna take a loss at the 50% probably level right here, and then you're gonna take this all the way back down, right? We're gonna break through this level, but I wouldn't go too far out of here, like just the 4-to-1 right here, and maybe even if you want, you can move to a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, and then move your stops to break even right there. That would be probably the safest thing to do, and then see if the price action gives you your 4-to-1. And then if you get close, if we break to a new low, then you move it to the 2 to 1 as a stop to break even, because you can see that's a resistance area. So boom, there's your trade for the day. You're welcome. Okay, moving on to Ethereum. Right. Oh, Ethereum again. Let's see here. Ethereum. Wow, it broke above its 34. Yeah, it's the 2334, which I was looking for, and then it came crashing back down, failing off of some of the support levels that I've drawn here. You can see that these support levels I've drawn from a while ago, and you can see that, wow, they're just holding on to them nicely. We have failed to break back above that support, this now resistance level that's turned from support. And on the 15-minute, it's been a wild ride with Ethereum. And yeah, I don't see any kind of trade yet, except if you want to wait for it to, maybe let's do a Fibonacci level here, because this is interesting, right from here to here. I thought so. Okay, so what? I thought so. This looked a little interesting. The 61.8, probably a target area to take a short here at the $300 mark with stop losses at the $23.35 mark, right? And that would be your trade. Okay, let me just draw that out for you guys so you can see it. And a 2 to 1 risk to reward. That's a 1.5%. That's pretty decent. So you can go to 2 to 1. So it gets you right. It keeps you in the range. I would probably take profits on this one because Ethereum is holding. It's in a big holding pattern. You can move your stock to break even here and then see if it gives you a little bit more. But there's probably not a whole lot in the tank here. Please be careful. Maybe you might get down to the 22.18-ish area, right? So just keep that in mind. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I do this live every day. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And then also, if you're interested in watching this live in the mornings that I do this, and then later on I broadcast it to everybody, you can do so at Davincij15.com. And you can ask me questions. Hopefully there's some questions in the group. Yes, there is. And so we're going to answer those questions right at the end of the show. So if you want to participate in that, you can. I do this at 8:30 approximately every morning in Dubai time. And so join us if you can. All right. Cheers.